All right. Let's see if it's going. All right. Gouch, what's up? Wow, that was loud. That was really loud. It's Wednesday. That means whiskey. All right. I'm gonna mute that so that we don't hear ourselves. What's up, Gouch? You look dapper today, huh? Look how dapper he looks.
Well, you know, it is Hip House today.
It's hip house.
Hey guys, by the way,
I have a box set with my lashes, so
these are lash box.
I'm excited.
Edit.
Oh,
That's
all right. Today is Hip House Wednesday, which means we are networking. If you don't know what the Hip House is, it is our young professionals networking organization. So today from 5 to 9, we are hosting our networking event. It is free for young professionals. It is an amazing time, a great way to meet new people, expand your network, personally, professionally, meet new friends, and maybe have some whiskey.
Drink responsibly, and if you're driving, don't drive. Uber it if you're gonna drink. If not, just network, do your thing.
We have some
We'd
Uber
love
codes.
to have you. And guess who else is coming? Movember is coming.
I don't know why I thought you said Drake was coming. I don't know why you were building up.
She's still thinking about the Drake whiskey and how terrible it was. We still want to talk to him though.
Yeah.
Because maybe there's a way to drink it where it's not terrible. So maybe we just screwed it up. So
Yeah.
Drake, hey, I know you're watching. I don't know why you haven't called me yet. So.
All right. So today is Shiva. Is it Shivas or Shivas? Shivas.
I don't know. My dad just says, "Yo, grab the whiskey," and I know to grab this one. So, yeah. Also, shout out to Glitter. You know who you are. What? Okay, why would you bring an empty bottle? So technically,
Did we just get bamboozled?
guys, we're gonna have some technical difficulties. I don't know if we have whiskey anymore. Do we have any other whiskeys?
What the? Who did that? So
in our office, apparently we have empty whiskey bottles.
We have Jameson, I guess. It's either this or drink whiskey. What do you want?
I'll take the Jameson.
All right, we'll do Jameson.
Can I get some ice?
Do you want ice? Yeah, we actually have ice.
So apparently today, we will be drinking Jameson.
Jameson today. We apologize for the lack of Shivas. Shivas. Wow, that was like Bamboozle 101. Shout out to everyone in our office for.
You did Bamboozle. And now she's playing.
It's really cold. All right.
Well, while she's doing that, I'll
one
give
or
you guys
two.
a little bit. I'll give you guys a little bit more of a 411 on Hip House. So we run this monthly. It's the third Wednesday of every month. Nish kind of talked about it last week, but we'll kind of tell you guys a little bit more about it. So it's presented by Valentine and Outside the Box.
I don't know why
When
we're
she's
doing
not in the box set, we think outside the box here. It's a great networking event for young professionals. You'll meet people from all different fields. They come in looking to network just like you and I. And we.
Do you want more?
I'm good. Yeah, so I can eat breakfast. Yeah, sure. Why not? A little bit more.
It's Hip House Day.
Yeah. So you come through. You'll find her and me at the front for a little bit. We'll be mingling. Meet a lot of people. I mean, even if you don't find the right people for you, I splashed that all over myself. Even if you don't find the right people for you, you'll find us. And isn't that the best part of Hip House?
Exactly.
Right? Like us, right?
Exactly.
It's true.
It's a great way to meet new people, and today we're gonna be talking about do's and don'ts, but also kind of to tie in with Outside the Box, networking online versus how you perceive. I've never actually had Jameson. Ooh, the ice is much needed. Much needed.
I mean, it's all right.
Is it better than Drake's whiskey?
Ooh.
I gotta know. Is it better than Drake's whiskey?
I kind of feel like it might be.
Yeah?
That's kind of sad. I mean, the Drake whiskey's bottle is nicer. But again, we don't have Drake's whiskey with ice, so I can't. That's not a.
We should give it another shot.
Yeah,
Maybe mix it with something or.
You know what? Actually, I know we have a guest coming in next week. We'll have him taste test. We'll have him compare.
Yep.
How about that? Yeah. All right. We'll tell you about the guest at the end of the show. I
So
want
you
you
have
waiting.
to watch.
He's kind of famous. It's true.
He is, yeah.
But, you know. But go on. So online versus offline networking.
Yeah, so marketers as
Experts.
branding experts, whether it is social media, PPC, SEO, websites, you name it, what you put online is very important. It is your offline persona when you meet people, whatever you say can have its ups and downs, its advantages and disadvantages. So
I think you know what, I know where she's going with this, so
Yeah.
I'll kind of like help you out with that.
Oh,
So
sure.
one advantage. The first 5 to 30 seconds will tell to a person who is an astute student of people's personalities, or someone who like will make quick judgments, because most people will, especially at the networking event. Those 30 seconds are key. If they meet you and your first impression is crappy, well, guess what? That's what they think about you. Now you have to work that much harder to make sure they, remember you better. Now, on top of that, the things you say in person, they will remember.
Yep.
However, what's worse is online. Once you put anything out there, whether it be an image, a tweet, thoughts, that's permanent. You might be like, oh, there's a delete.
no.
It's somewhere on there.
Within the second that you post it, I'm sure if it's good or bad, someone has screenshotted
Someone
it.
screenshotted it. Your ex did. Your worst enemy. Your
Your
frenemy. Someone did.
Yep.
I mean, it's funny, but at the same time, someone did. The minute it's out there, like that represents you. Those are thoughts that went on in your head at some point in time.
Yes.
So be very, very cognizant of what you put out there. Now-
This doesn't mean to say don't post anything at all, or don't try and push the boundaries, because absolutely push the boundaries. That's what gets you noticed. But if you are going overboard with it or pushing the boundaries a little too hard, it is a turnoff. And just like if you are pushing someone too much for sales or something in real life, it is also a turnoff. So if you're constantly like, you need to buy my product, you need to buy my product, blah, 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 people are going to be turned off. And
Sure.
one of the biggest things about networking is being cognizant of turning people off. Whether it's what you say, your body language, if you are aggressively chewing gum in their face, that's a turnoff. At the Hip House, we provide free gum because everyone likes fresh breath. So grab some gum, but also be cognizant of how you're chewing. I don't know if it's a valid point, but
It is a valid point. Another thing, in person, like she probably will speak to online better than I will. She knows that. That's her. She knows everything. But in person, like, you want to make sure that you maintain a good distance, but at the same time, you want them to be able to hear you. You want to not come off like you're pushing something hard. Like, networking doesn't mean pitching. It's not a sales pitch.
No.
That's not what you're doing. That's what you're doing at every networking event you're going to, you might be running into problems, or you might realize that people aren't responding to you because, you know what, you're going at them selling. Don't do that.
Mhm.
When you're selling, they're very aware that you are coming at them with some sort of disingenuous conversation, and B, you're looking at them as a product or a client or a customer. That's not what you want to do. What you want to do is connect.
yes.
This person may provide business for you down the line, or may provide something else for you down the line, but if that's all you're looking at, you're missing the bigger picture. That person might, if you treat them the right way down the line, that they'll be able to pass on your business to. So that's how you want to approach these people, and you don't want to go at them like, "Hey, look, I do this." For example, me, like I work on PP your life, which I can, by the way. But I'm a Google expert. Oh, guess what? I can get and people will click. That guy might need me, but guess what? All I did is talk about that.
Mhm.
All right, why not be like, hey, how's it going?
And the same thing goes for your online persona. If you are constantly selling, that is a turnoff. But social media is there for you to engage and connect, just like in person. So,
I mean, think about your Facebook. How often, like, do you get annoyed if someone's constantly being, hey,
Yeah.
buy this, buy this, buy this? But if someone says a bunch of funny stuff and then one time is like, buy this, I'm like, oh, let me check that out.
it's a good mixture. And what we do with our social media clients is give them a good industry. So, whether it's funny memes, whether it's a little bit, we always say about 20% should be selling. Call to actions to go to your website, call to actions to call you, stuff like that. That's also how you should kind of think of the conversations and connecting while networking at our networking event tonight.
And also, obviously, online networking also mean connecting and talking to other people online. Obviously, how you type, your grammar, everything comes off.
Caps lock. Oh my god.
Yeah. Why are you yelling at me?
People,
why are you yelling at me? If you're emailing me and you're talking about yourself, don't yell at me.
We touched on this on our most recent blog post, actually, about just stop yelling and kind of the do's and don'ts of social media. So if you guys want to check it out, go to outsidethebox.com/blogs, I believe. And we touch on being authentic, what you should do in networking. I don't know. You want some more?
No, I'm actually looking up something I wanted to know about. Keep going.
Yeah.
I want to know about this whiskey.
The other things that we want to talk about for our networking events is a lot of different personalities. And some you may connect better with others, and some you won't, and that is perfectly okay. You everyone, but the point is to get out there and meet new people, get out of your comfort zone. You're there for 4 hours to network. Don't stand on your phone.
I've noticed a few people doing that.
Yeah.
And like, you know what? It's understandable sometimes because, hey, I've even done it. And like sometimes you're shy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just not, like at that exact moment, you may not feel like talking to someone.
Yeah.
I get it. But if you're going to be on your phone the whole time, are you going to want to approach you? If you wouldn't approach yourself, then why would someone approach yourself?
Absolutely.
So that you always have to remember. By the way, I was just looking because I for a second got confused because I was like, I swear to God, whiskey with an E means there's an E in the name of the country, and then I was like, Irish whiskey doesn't have an E in it. And my dumbass forgot to realize Ireland has an E in it. So yeah, hey, guess what? The rule. Yes, the Irish land.
All right then.
Oh, but yeah, Ireland has an E in it. Whiskey has an E in it. The rule still stands. I will check it every week.
I'm still upset that we just
stuff.
got bamboozled, like so bamboozled.
I like that word, by the way. Joey used it in that
In
Friends
Friends,
episode.
yeah.
I loved it. You've been bamboozled. I love Friends. If you don't like Friends, we have a problem. Unless you're a Seinfeld fan, then I understand. Some Seinfeld fans seem to think Friends sucks, and Friends fans seem to think Seinfeld sucks. Where do you stand on that?
I love Friends. I don't really watch Seinfeld, so I'm more on the Friends side.
See, I have friends that will actually just fight over this for hours. I'm and they were ahead of their time. But Friends, I mean, it's Friends.
Yeah.
They'll be there for me. That's what they told me. They had
In the song. So I think just to wrap up,
Yeah.
I think we've given you guys some tips for networking. It is just a reminder. It is tonight. It is a great event.
at Bloke.
We've been holding these events for over 2 years, 2.5 actually.
Sure.
This is, I think, our 32nd or 35th event. It's a free event. You're welcome to come alone, bring your friends, bring your business cards.
Bring everything, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, bring your A game.
Bring your A game. It's a great way to meet new people, and if that's something that you've been looking to do in Toronto, we have that for you. You have nothing to lose except nothing.
You actually have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like she said last week. I mean, like, would you rather spend $20 at a bar or no dollars at a networking event and possibly up your thing? And
you
of
can
course,
still buy drinks at the bar.
And then there's Bloke. Yeah. Bloke, by the way, is the best. You should say hi to them. They're nice.
Yeah. So Bloke is at 401 King Street West. That is at the corner of King and Spadina. If you guys need,
that's true. She's right. You can be drinking there and talking to us.
Exactly. So you guys can meet us. We can talk social media. We can talk networking. We can talk PPC. We can talk anything.
And if you want to buy,
yeah,
you want
to buy us another
grab
bottle.
Grab me a bottle, or actually just a glass. I'm sure you'd never talk to me again, but hey, just find us at the front. We'll be there. If you're bored, if you're shy, come find me. I'm not shy, so you can talk to me until you. If you want me to come along with you, I will do it.
Shout out to we shouted out in the beginning, but shout out to Movember, and also shout out
pizza.
Fueling the networking. The pizza's good.
But make sure you come early. Outside the box.
Outside the box.
Love you guys. Okay, us.
Love ourselves.
Love ourselves. And yeah.
Sites throughout the week as to who we have next week, but be sure to tune in. We will actually have
tonight. I will find you.
If you just want to talk, think at outsidethebox.com. One of our box heads will respond.
I will. I definitely will call you.
It'll likely be Gauche. Hope